70 tests for Ireland.
Okay, do you know how long
as a number 8 Grand Slam winner in 2013, Women's Rugby World Cup, 2 as a player, 2 as a referee, and then she was, of course, the first women's official at the Men's Rugby World Cup as a TMO. Trailblazer, should be all over the fibre of that woman there. It's going to move on to be World Rugby's elite women's 15s match official head coach.
Mercy.
I think of nobody better for the job. Lina Kewa gets the game underway. First job for Italy is to be hugely met. Central position. Kewa, oh, the little dink over the middle. That's meant for Vernier, and Vernier's managed to gather beautifully. Super yardage. And they have relatively quick ball to feed away to Sochat. And again they come. Escudero then able to field it off. It's good combination work between Kalfawi and De. France knocking on the door here. They've got absolute numbers out wide if they can make it work. Rigoni's got work to do. She won't stop Condé, and Condé opens the scoring for France.
And this is France at their best. It's what they do so well. Right from the kickoff, that woman there, Condé, would put a massive hit on, like really big chase. They're showing their aggression, but then their offloading ability, once they break through the line, is second to none. They just cannot get tackled. They want to keep the ball alive. They keep going. They then have numbers. They don't panic. They throw in a missed pass. Got numbers. They can see the defence is drifting and might cover. So that dummy and back inside, really clever from Condé there. And there's that little dummy.
Nasira Condé came through an ankle knock midweek, so allowed to be fit, and that will do. France on the board, 7 points to 0. Italy carry again into France. Gros got over that one, but was unable to get the ball. Quick hands from Stevenson, and then Rigoni. It was knocked down by Kewa. What will it be seen as? Rigoni certainly trying to influence Joy Neville's decision. Now got Rigoni deciding that this might be just the time to try and put Italy on the board. Sailing through, flags are raised. Someone could do with telling him he's on camera next time, couldn't they? Veronica Medea. Oh, the turnover's been made. It was actually Bikini who took it and was then isolated and turned over. And Anaël Day in clear water, struggling for the last metre and getting the try. Sensational score from the French loosehead.
The initial line to go over, so there's the turnover. Condé, the one to steal it, really, really good. And not just steal it, but actually manages it to offload it as she's going to ground. And then that offload there, that's a good run. It is outside the 22. She's got 2 players on her, gets tackled short. She's allowed to place the ball, so that's how she goes forward to score it. But that's a really good finish. And yeah, just excellent work, so much power.
This is the sort of position the French love to get this training ground attack going. Full stretch right at the tail.
15.
Super leap. Was it Gros? And now it's really going forwards. Italy clearly pulling that down. Yeah, Joy Neville's going to the pocket here.
It's travelling at speed. It's a clear collapse.
Sail Sharks flanker Sarah Tunasi. But now options to the right. Driving forwards through Kalfawi, and quick ball. Escudero over the line. Back in the starting 6 shirt, having been on the bench against Scotland. And Charlotte Escudero scores France's 3rd try. Interesting, there's no second row cover on the bench today, so the likes of Escudero or Ménager could be called in if the likes of Fillier or Fowl have to make way, but they are 2 players that can fulfill the full 80 minutes. But in the meantime, from Rovigo, as is Emma Stefanin. They now both play at Valsugana. Well, they've won a couple of Italian titles, but that one's not gone right. And it's there for Calfawi. France 3 metres out now. They're going to go close quarters and drive. Felia in there trying to help it go forwards once more. Bourdon Sansus, crossfield kick from Kewa is looking for Laurence. Who will score? And it was all from the dominance of the forwards once more, having stolen the line out.
Yeah, so a really costly overthrow for Italy, and France just reacted so well to it. There's 2 numbers out there, Billard as well was there, but Laurence is the one that gets it, but it's a nicely weighted nudge. You could say maybe he wanted 5 metres on it.
That one will not quite get there. Who is so often at the back of these rolling mauls and scoring tries. On her 50th appearance, it's Escudero. Just short. France are going to try and reload again.
Feedback.
Bourdon Sansus, or have they got there? Joy Neville. It's because she half loses her footing and almost loses the ball and then goes for the score. Not sure that's going to be the angle to show us. Ménager it is who's resisted first.
Yes, so the initial carry here does well, keep the ball, and then it's the pick
Don't
up.
worry about that. So far I'm not seeing double movement.
Can't see anything in a double
You're right.
movement.
Yeah, I agree,
Knees
Joy.
down, no double movement, can award the try. Thank you.
agree.
Try scored. Options on the right, Italy keeping it super tight. Stefan looking at the options. Now they release Rigoni. The short one for Dinka, who's over. That's more like it from Italy.
Such better play from the Italian side. They were really smart with how they played. They punched their numbers in, and then this is a simple, it looks like it's a wraparound play, looks like it's going to go out the back, but they hit the short line runner in Dinka, who, nice line, bit of footwork and a finish, going to be very difficult to stop from that position there. But even in the build-up to this, they've done their forwards play. France were very, very tight. There was space out wide, so then they're stretched, you find those gaps. So great play from Italy, and good to see them get over the line, because it's not good enough to either be nilled or get 3 points. Like, you need to be scoring tries to compete.
Wonderful player, fully deserving of the accolades with the 50 up. Now France momentarily look to engage the ball, but it's going to be Madou Soufal who engages 5th gear and crashes over the line. And another one on the board for France.
Yeah, well, because actually, Foul, this game, we've not seen as much of her as you would normally. We'd normally say her name so often when we're commentating, but that, it just is what she is so good at. So it's a really nice line out. Italy think they're going to drive it. They offload it round to Foul, who carries.
Over the top it goes. Ichia Guy has looked really good since she's come on. Fresher legs and solid carrying from the Italy prop. The gap's almost opening up. Stefanin did well. Then finds Dinka. Dinka trying to go either way and then backing her pace. Elisa Dinka to score Italy's 2nd try. A wonderful solo effort, absolutely backing her pace and power. Just what you want to see.
This is an incredible finish here. That show and go absolutely does her. She cannot get across to her. Then the re-acceleration to go. That's a very, very good finish there. She can be proud of her, herself for that one, because there's not much on, but scanning, having a look, and it's the subtlety. That tiny little step in does enough to get the defender to be off balance, and then they can't re-accelerate, and it's something that's just, I'm obsessed with it. I really am.
But brilliant from Dinka. And not much finer praise than from a Rugby World Cup winning winger. Italy just seem like they've got more shape in this last 10 minutes or so than perhaps we saw.
More oomph. They've just really dug deep and brought something extra.
And then the little gaps are opening up as the French defence tire. It's gone forwards as France had the opportunity to win it, and in fact it's going to be a penalty. It's a loose line out. It's not been the area of strength for Italy, though. And the knock-on back on the French side will bring about the end of the match. It's a final blow of the whistle from referee Joy Neville to bring an end to a contest that France have dominated, scoring 6 tries against Italy and winning by 38 points to 15.